sometimes in a person's life, you must embrace the strange, the odd. We've all had Les Pauls or Telecasters or Stratocasters or PRSs or pointy guitars or metal guitars, but I guarantee you haven't had one of these three guitars by D'Angelico. The normal classic staid, semi-uptight jazz company, well, they've gone off the reservation, and they're going to show these guitars at NAMM this year. So after updated intro theme music, we'll get to see that. Special thanks to Shane and the Blues, who was the guy putting down those tasty leads over the background music. Hey everybody, I'm Nick in the States, and this is a quick little video as part of my Nick on NAMM series, where from the comfort of my own home back here outside Boston, we're able to look at some of the cool stuff that I think would be interesting to the channel coming out at NAMM 2018, way out in Anaheim, California. Now this this announcement actually is by way of gearnews.com. Those guys are awesome, and they have a really cool layout to their site, so it makes it easy to see what's cool and interesting. And this one is D'Angelico has come out with a new series of 3 guitars, all of which a bit odd, a bit strange, a bit fun, at least a bit off the reservation from the normal boringness that we see every day. And each one will be available in both their Premier line, which is like their $700-ish and up line of guitars, or their Deluxe series, which has really high-end ones. Also, I think one of the models they have a crazy Grateful Dead Dancing Bears version, if that dose you took about 45 minutes ago starts kicking in. So the first model is the Bedford series. Now the Bedford's kind of your offset large guard with a bit of flair, with Seymour Duncan humbucker and single coil pickup, and 2-volume 2-tone 3-way switch, classic kind of setup that way. It's got a trem on it, kind of a Strat style trem. Very interesting, different. If those Jaguars, Jazzmasters, Music Masters, Duosonics, things like that just aren't offsetty enough for you. Let me take a look at the Bedford. Now the Bedford's also available in Army Green, black, antique white, black with a maple fretboard, and black with a blue pickguard as photographed here. Next up we have the Atlantic. Atlantic! Kind of a less polish with some flair and a similar kind of strange pickguard with a little curly Q towards the bottom. 2-volume, 2-tone, 3-way switch. Also Seymour Duncan humbuckers there. Kind of a cool, different take on things, I guess. Once again, if the normal is too normal, maybe this is just strange enough for you. Likewise available in both of the tiers there. It's got a belly cut, and it has a slightly thinner body to save weight, so it should be comfortable for those of you that are tired of hauling around that boat anchor of a Les Paul of yours. I'm not tired of hanging around my boat anchor of a Les Paul. My boat's well anchored. I like it. Finally, strangestly, is the Ludlow. Now this is offset with a little curly Q action at the bottom. It's got another Strat style trem, 2 Seymour Duncan humbuckers. It's also an antique white, black, and Army Green. Seems like Army Green is definitely their color of choice this year. Kind of cool. I like the tort guard on the white one. I think it's definitely interesting and different. I don't know how your upper fret axis is going to work there, but I think for the set they look kind of different. You may not like them. You may like them. I don't know. It's fun to see. We get a lot of people comment saying, I'm so tired of all the Fender stuff, man, or I'm so tired of all the Gibson stuff, man. Well, there's something different. There's the D'Angelico stuff. And who would have thought that such a company that was famous for making very staid, stately, elegant jazz boxes now goes in completely the opposite direction. Anyway, this has been Nick on NAMM, where I give quick updates that seem to be either in the right price range or just different or fun. Updates from a NAMM announcements and kind of consolidate them here. I'm not all there at NAMM, and I'm not all there here all the time either. So anyway, I've got issues, folks. Take care.